Nurse springs into action to save a life after seeing terrible accident on way to daughter's wedding. When you've been a nurse your whole life, it's just inevitable that it rubs off on you and there's nothing you can do about it. Serving as an ER nurse for 35 plus years means you've triaged thousands of patients, admitted countless of them, and possibly comforted several people who just lost someone they loved. And this kind of experience comes through any time, wherever you are, whatever you're supposed to be doing instead. Even if, for example, you were supposed to be going to your daughter's wedding at the time of an accident. That's exactly what happened a couple weeks ago in Nebraska, when a nurse of 35 plus years was driving to her daughter's wedding. A few miles from home, she noticed that there had just been an accident, and so the nurse inside her couldn't let her drive past the accident scene. She had to stop and help in any way she could. Jody Damrow quickly pulled over and stepped out of the car. My mom was on her way to my wedding when she witnessed a terrible accident. Being an ER nurse of 35 plus years, she sprang into action and helped save a life, her daughter shared in a Facebook group. The woman, who had probably faced similar situations countless times during her career, knew exactly what she had to do to help the patient survive until someone arrived. Someone who also stopped to help said she was absolutely impressive. She was directing the officers, first responders, and everyone lending a hand as she was holding the woman's airway open while I held the phone for her to speak to Air Care, her daughter recalled. The experienced nurse managed to keep an injured woman's airway open while she called in a life flight helicopter. First responders who also arrived at the scene were impressed by the woman's outfit and skills. They reportedly commented on her beautiful dress and how she saves lives in it. People were talking about the lady wearing gloves and a pretty dress who was saving lives. Mom said she was just really careful not to get blood on her dress, as she knew she had to walk me down the aisle later, Krull added. Indeed, when it was all over, Damrow felt it was safe to leave the patient with the other paramedics that were there, and she could continue the ride to the venue of the wedding. And she made it there right on time. In fact, she got there just 5 minutes before the wedding was supposed to start. As her daughter says, she told her she was sorry for being late, but she had a life to save. That's the nurse's life after all, isn't it? People love this story, as it was shared by Krull on Facebook. Her post garnered more than 70,000 reactions and has been saved more than 35,000 times. This shows what true kindness and humanity is. I wish more people were like this kind, loving woman, someone commented on the post. What this woman did was truly amazing, and it's reason enough to remind us we need to respect and support nurses because they go above and beyond for their patients. Thanks to Nurse Jody and others like her, we can still have faith that there's still good in people.